My research is on how to optimize the consciousness of employees as well as the management. Of the industry.
Okay. Great.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Today, we are going to start our program. I think now we can start. Okay. So I'm requesting all of you, please close your hands for the prayer. Om Sahana Bhavatu Sahano Bhunaktu Saho Viryam Kadavavahai Tejashvinavadhitamastu Ma Vidvishavahai. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Let peace prevail everywhere. So now I am requesting Farah Amit, please you present the activities of our institute.
Yes. Good morning to all. Welcome everyone to our webinar on artificial intelligence in research. Let me share my screen. So my name is Farha and I am the program coordinator of the Rabindranath Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. As we all know, artificial intelligence is no longer just a buzzword, but a reality that is shaping our lives in ways we never imagined before. With the help of artificial intelligence, we can now analyze vast amount of data, recognize patterns and make predictions like never before. Our institute is Research Institute, and that is why we are coming up with this webinar to tell you all what is going on in the world of research. On this note, I would like to present my slide presentation on our institute. Rabindranath Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust was established on 1st July 2018. RPRIT carry out research in academic field and to promote the study and dissemination of knowledge of Rabindranath psychotherapy based. Research-based teaching is the philosophy of Rabindranath Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust. RPRIT created syllabus on the basis of students' need. RPRIT functioning as pan-India, Indians from different parts of the country join RPRIT courses every year. Institute offers some general courses: school psychology, applied psychometrics, forensic psychology, Rabindranath psychotherapy, environmental psychology, business psychology. The course includes some elective courses like research methodology, statistics with a statistical software, performing art therapy, story therapy, drawing therapy, dance therapy, drama therapy, as and when required. For much exposure on psychological testing, Institute negotiates with other organizations. Academic Council. The Academic Council of Rabindranath Psychotherapy Research Institute Trust plays important role in academic activities and research. The council is comprised of chairman, secretary, and members having more than 10 years teaching and administrative experiences. General body members include Dr. Datta Roy, President, Ms. Sudipta Majumdar, Secretary and Treasurer, Dr. Rama Manna, Academic Coordinator, Dr. Subrata Basak, Member, Dr. Situmsha Khatau, Member. Members include Dr. Datta Roy, who is a chairperson of RPRIT, Dr. Ritupurna Basak, Secretary, Dr. Subir Nag, Member, Dr. Biswas, Member, Dr. Sushmita Mukhopadhyay, Member, Dr. Ishita Chatterjee, Member. Academic achievement of RPRIT 2022. In this year, RPRIT has successfully completed a few skills development courses like school psychology, applied psychometrics, forensic psychology, questionnaire construction, telemental health counseling. In this year, RPRIT has offered some short courses like music therapy, Rabindranath psychotherapy, SPSS-based data analysis, R-script-based data analysis. RPRIT offered business data analysis with ABBS Bangalore, Principal Component Analysis with Indian Institute of Psychology. RPRIT MOU with National Forensic Sciences University in order to develop mutual exchange of research on forensic psychology. RPRIT provided consultancy to one microfinance organization, Arohan, in construction of psychological tests for selection of customer service representatives. Newsletter. So, we started creating newsletters this year that highlighted some of the great projects happening at our institute. The newsletter we publish every month is our main way of informing others about what is going on in the world of research. It includes teacher and a student's contribution also. So our January newsletter highlighted robotic psychotherapy and applied psychometric course, and it also highlighted some of the awards that we received. This is our February newsletter, which highlighted quantum consciousness in robotic psychotherapy. It also highlighted the course status that are happening at the institute. And this is our March newsletter, which highlighted quantum consciousness in language acquisition, some of the awards that our institute received, course status that are running in our institute presently, checklist for abstract writing for publication in journal and community development. Now, this is one of the advertisement that we are sharing with you. We are looking for people for 1 month online training on content writing in music therapy. We're looking for first-class postgraduates for this training, and for further details, please contact me. Thank you so much, everyone. I request you all to please turn on your camera for further discussions. Thank you.
Thank you, Farah. You have nicely presented. Now RPRIT is becoming the cutting-edge research institute in India. And we have some time still now. So now I can request the participants to introduce themselves. Shukraj Singh, may I know about you? Okay. Shara Chavan, please you tell me about yourself.
Good morning, sir, and all the participants of the discussion. I am Sarah from Mumbai, and I recently completed my master's in psychology with specialization in clinical psychology. And I've been a student of Sir and Currently, I am a foundation support. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Shara. Shara is our student. She is very good student. I think she obtained more than 90% marks in the applied psychometric course in the first year. And now she joined in the applied psychometric course that is for the 6 months program. And she is very sincere student and she performed well in our classes. Next is Pooja. Pooja, please you introduce yourself.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. So I am Pooja, and academically I have done an MPhil in clinical psychology. These days I am working as an assistant professor in clinical psychology in Defense Hospital, Navy's Defense Hospital, Mumbai. And I'm also the student of applied psychometrics of RPRIT. Thank you.
Thank you, Pooja. Pooja is also very sincere student of RPRIT. Now I am requesting Gopi Tinda. Okay, here.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Gopi Tinda. Please.
Yes, sir. This is Gopi Trinath. Currently, I'm pursuing my post-graduation in Bangalore in management in business analytics.
Are you from ABBS?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. From ABBS.
Oh, that's nice. So please carry forward our regards to Professor Naresh Babu.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Thank you. and your director also.
Yes, sir. Our director Monalisa, ma'am.
Yeah.
Sure.
And Orkhodeep. Hello, Orkhodeep, please.
Yes, sir. This is Argodeep Ghosh. I am studying BSc Applied Psychology from the Neotia University.
Oh, that's good. So Neotia University will find my student Shivani.
Yes, sir. Yes,
Santosh.
sir. She is the HOD.
Oh, thank you. Okay, now Amit Tirpure.
Good morning, all of you. Good morning, sir. Myself, Dr. Amit Tirpure. I am Associate Professor at the Department of Anatomy at AIMS Raipur. I am also the student of Applied Psychometrics, which is running now as a 6 months course. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Amit. Amit is also very sincere student in the Applied Psychometrics. And Udayan Mondal.
Yes, and good morning, sir. Am I audible to you?
Yes.
Thank you very much. I am first here. My first time I am joining this kind of program. Sir, you have remembered that you posted this message to our Boithuki group. And
acha. Okay. Thank you, Udayan.
From there,
okay, thank you. Sir, you are a very senior person. Thank you.
So I'm feeling very enjoyed that this kind of program is happening here, and I have an opportunity to gather some kind of knowledge from here, and I feel a lot of interest in artificial intelligence. One of my student, PG student, is going through his dissertation program under my supervision. And she's very much feeling interest in doing this kind of artificial intelligence. And nice. I know very little about this artificial intelligence. So it's an opportunity for me to gather some kind of knowledge. And very fortunately today, I go through Ei Shomoy Potrika, and there I find an article over this artificial intelligence.
Okay, sir, can you open your video if it is possible?
Oh.
Yeah, so everybody can see you.
I am not in a good.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
You are very much regular in our Boithuki program, and this is an opportunity to interact from with the help of intelligence.
Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you. Pragapti, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Pragupti. I work as a research assistant in AIMS, and I am learning mental health infographics from RPRIT. Thank you for meeting you all.
Yeah, today Pragupti will present, though it is internal webinar that is related to the community development. So she will be learning how artificial intelligence can be used for the community development. So through the mental health infographics, that is our course. So now Moshu Maida. Hello, Moshu. Okay.
Hello, sir. Good morning, everyone. I'm Moshu Maida, and I'm an assistant professor in psychology department of Sridhar Vishnu University.
Thank you. Moshu is my student. Once Moshu has done some literature review, right? Am I right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Under
done research internship under ISB.
Thank you. Ankita De.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
Good morning, everyone. Myself, Ankita De Topadar. I'm from Kolkata, and I'm pursuing my master's degree from Neotia University.
Oh, acha, that's good. You are also from Neotia University. Very good.
Thank you.
So you are the student of My student. So you're the granddaughter.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I get the grandson, granddaughter. That's good. Okay, Shalavan Renati, may I know about you? Yes. Shalavan Renati, can you introduce yourself?
Yes.
Please you unmute.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, Dr. Dev, you certainly know me. I was from INSPA. I am from Mumbai. I'm a PhD guide over here, Mumbai University.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
Mumbai
I was the
University, very
vice
famous.
president of INSPA in the last session. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Trupti Ganer, please you introduce yourself.
Yeah, good morning, everyone. I am a clinical psychologist, completed from SMDT University. Currently doing my PhD from Martin Luther Christian University. It's in Shillong. And my guide is over here, Solomon Renati, sir.
Oh, your guide is also here. So I am very much lucky.
Yes.
That is
Solomon
your
sir
guide is with you.
Yeah,
Very good.
Solomon
Very
sir.
good.
Yeah.
Actually, this type of guide is very important nowadays.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Brijesh. Hello, Brijesh. Yes, please.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Hello.
Hello, you are audible.
Yes, sir. Thank you so much. So I'm working as a faculty Pune, as I just said before, and I'm very happy to join this and learn a lot of basics about AI.
Okay, thank you. So now we can directly go to the AI. Okay, one of our student is joining, Monalisa Pattanayak. Monalisa Pattanayak is very regular in our webinar. Monalisa, hello, Monalisa, please introduce yourself. Monalisa is doing PhD. Monalisa PhD is related to the AI.
Yes, good morning, sir.
Good morning, Monalisa. Please introduce.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, everyone. I am Monalisa Patnaik. I am basically from Cuttack, Odisha. Currently, I am pursuing my PhD in marketing management. I am doing the research in AI tools usage in the e-commerce companies.
Oh, that's good.
My research is confined to chatbot, visual search, and voice search only.
That's good. So we will learn many things from you during our discussion.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Is it visible to all of you? Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Slide show. So this is our poster, and today we will learn the history of AI. We will learn how AI evolves. Okay. And AI, machine learning, and the deep learning. So this is a Venn diagram you will find. So deep learning is the subset of the machine learning. Again, machine learning is the subset of AI. So again, we will learn about how we can apply AI in literature review. We will learn how we can apply AI in data analysis, AI in text management, and some of the ethical issues when we want to use the AI. So you know the Boolean algebra. Boolean algebra is the basis for all computer logic. Originally, it was formulated by George Boole, an English mathematician, in 1815 to 1864. Boolean algebra describes propositions whose outcomes are either true or false. In computer work, the true and false statements are represented by the output state of an electronic circuit. whose state can be either 1 or 0. We perceive this logic changes as voltage levels. That is, when the logic level is supposed to represent a 1, the output voltage will typically measure 5 volts. Conversely, logic is 0. It is represented by what else? That is a 0 volts. Okay. So change in the voltage, that is the vital issue. Okay, and when you are gradually moving, you will find that is the how the Likert type scale. So psychologists are here, summated rating scale, they know very much. So these summated rating scales also applied in case of the AI. Okay. Now, in 1943, McCullough and Peets believed that the brain is composed of reliable logic gates, so similar to the logic at the core of computers. So that is the first thought comes to mind of McCullough. Next, in 1950, Alan Turing published a paper titled Computing Machinery and Intelligence, which proposed the Turing test as a measure of machine intelligence. So this concept, machine intelligence, that is developed by Alan Turing. In 1956, the Dartmouth Conference, organized by John McCarthy, Marvin Minsky, Nathaniel Rochester, and Claude Shannon, marked the birth of AI as a formal field of study. In 1959, Arthur Samuel developed the first AI program capable of learning called the Samuel Checkers Playing Program. Okay. And you know that is in India, Professor Prashant Chandra Mahalanobis, the founder of Indian Statistical Institute, brought computer in India. 1965 to 1969, the first AI applications were developed, including the Stanford card. So just you see, that is the Stanford card, and there is a scanner, which used vision and language processing to navigate their environments. So now you find the Tesla motor car. Okay, that is also following this similar, almost similar model. 1974, the first AI winter began, characterized by a lack of progress and funding for AI research. 1980s, expert systems which use rule-based system to simulate human decision-making became popular in AI research. 1990s, the second AI winter began, as expert systems failed to live up to their hype, and funding for AI research declined. 1990, the 20,000s, the development of machine learning algorithms and the availability of large data sets fueled resurgence in AI research. Again, we are coming to the AI research. 2010, deep learning, which uses neural networks with many layers to learn from large amounts of data, revolutionized AI and led to breakthroughs in computer vision, speech recognition, and natural language processing. So what is artificial intelligence? It is a branch of computer science dealing with the simulation of intelligent behavior in computers. The capability of a machine to imitate intelligent human behavior. Indian Statistical Institute in AI. At least some philosophy should be there in all sorts of discovery. The first discovery, that is the consciousness is unbound. Mahabishye Mahakashe Mahakaler Machi. Ami Manabo Ekaki Vishwaye Bhumi Vishwaye. So the consciousness is unbound. And consciousness can be measured by psychometrics. Professor Prashant Chandra Mahalanovish, he was the companion of Rabindranath Tagore. And he thought that is, yes, the consciousness can be measured by psychometrics. So therefore, he founded one unit in ISI that is called the Psychometric Research and Service Unit. When I joined ISI, at that time I joined this unit, but now it becomes Psychology Research Unit. Indian Statistical Institute in AI, machine can act as human being. Professor Dijesh Kumar Datta Majumdar, he is FNA, FNSC, and many degrees. Okay, and he left us. I met him. Once upon a time, he invited me and he told me that is how psychology can be applied in case of the machine learning. At that time, I have no idea that is how machine can learn. Professor Shankar Pal, he is the president of ISI now. He introduced machine learning unit in ISI. Okay. So what is machine learning? Machine learning is a field of computer science that gives computers the ability to learn without being explicitly programmed. So there are two broad types of machine learning. One is the supervised learning. Another one is the unsupervised learning. There is another learning that is called the reinforcement learning. Monalisa Patnaik is doing research on AI. So possibly she is following the reinforcement learning. Okay. And what is supervised learning? In case of the supervised learning, predetermined indicators will be there. Okay. And based upon that, here you can find out the regression line you can find out. That is to what extent these data point and this data point are close to each other, and whether there is any data point here in the regression line. So this least square method
just watching
applied in case of the supervised learning. So initially in India, we are following the supervised learning. And Rabindranath Tagore, he gave importance on the unsupervised learning. So this is the unsupervised learning. Here you can find the different data points are there, and they are clustered together by some similarity index. Okay, so that is called the unsupervised learning. And you can think about this supervised learning. In case of psychology, there is a learning theory. And the supervised learning, you can think about the classical conditioning model. You can think of the operant conditioning model, the trial and error theory. But unsupervised model, that is totally new. That is very, very much related to the Gestalt theory. Okay. Next, I'm coming to the deep learning. So what is deep learning? Deep learning, it follows the neural network model. So what is neuron? So this is the neuron. Okay, it is a unit of the nerve. And you will find it is a cell body. This is a cell body. This is the dendrites. And this is the action. And this is the terminal action. And after that, you will get one synapse. So this is called the synaptic cleft. So these neurons, this neuron and this neuron, they are coming to each other. Okay. And there is some synaptic cleft. So what is important, that is there are some inputs, x1, x2, x3, and this is the interaction. Okay. And this interaction leads to the output, that is a y. So when we are following the XY model, we are following the regression model. There we are following the similar type of approach. Now, this is another approach, that is the neural network model. So this is the input, And these are the two hidden layers. So this is the first hidden layer. It is the second hidden layer. After that, output coming. So when you are talking about the Ravindric psychotherapy also assumes similar type of model, that is the topography of consciousness, where you can find out the Murto layer, that is the input, and Raga layer, that is the hidden, and the Saraswat layer, that is the output. Okay. And this feature extraction and classification, now, if you use the microwave oven, what you are doing, you are putting some food inside the microwave oven and you press some button, and after 30 seconds or 10 seconds, it is automatically stopped. So this is a one procedure, okay. And you are controlling basically the machine. Okay, you are operating the machine, but this machine cannot tell you, that is how much or to what extent your food is warm. So there is deep learning approach that is followed by our washing machine. Okay, the current AC machine also follows the deep learning approach. Okay, because it can extract the feature and it can classify the feature. Okay, and this classification, particularly for this reason, you have some idea about the psychophysics, possibly you have learned it under our guidance, psychophysics. You have learned the Likert type of scaling, 1 to 5. Okay, so it follows that type of classification. Accordingly, it can change the power. Okay, so this is another approach. Now I am coming to the chatbot. You know, that is, there are many chatbots usually available in different universities, because they cannot afford the person who can give you all the supports, okay, about the university placement, university admission. For that reason, they are applying chatbot. For example, I have seen chatbot in Adams University. So chatbot, it is written, what can I help you with? Okay. And the chatbot can guide you, but we have observed, that is, people have no idea how to use the chatbot. Now we are coming to the ChatGPT. It is very recent concept. ChatGPT is based on the GPT 3.5 architecture, which stands for Generative Pre-trained Transformer 3.5. It follows the natural language processing. ChatGPT uses advanced NLP algorithms to understand and process natural language inputs. Large-scale language understanding. ChatGPT is trained on a massive data set of text and can understand a wide range of topics, making it a versatile conversationalist. Open-ended responses. Unlike other chatbots that are programmed to provide pre-scripted responses to specific questions, ChatGPT can generate open-ended responses that are tailored to the user's input. This means that users can have more engaging and organic conversations with ChatGPT. Continuous learning. ChatGPT is designed to learn from its interactions with users. Okay, it's very interesting, ChatGPT. Once upon a time, I asked ChatGPT, can you tell me what is Ravindric psychotherapy? At that time, ChatGPT has said, no, I have no idea about the Ravindric psychotherapy, I have no idea. So can you tell me what is Ravindric psychotherapy? Okay, so when I have told ChatGPT that this is Ravindric psychotherapy, after that I asked, that is, what is Ravindric psychotherapy? So ChatGPT not following whatever I have written totally. ChatGPT use its own internal logic, and ChatGPT tells me this is Ravindric psychotherapy that I have understood. So this is very interesting. It is just your friend. Continuous learning. So ChatGPT is designed to learn from its interactions with users. The more conversations it has, the more it can learn about language and the world around it. This means that ChatGPT can provide increasingly accurate and useful responses over time. Integration with applications. ChatGPT can be integrated with various applications such as messaging apps, customer service tool, social media platform. This makes it a versatile tool for business and individuals who want to automate their communication process or provide personalized assistance to their customers. So when I want to buy one AC machine, at that time I ask ChatGPT, ChatGPT, please you tell me which machine I can buy. Okay, so this is my room size. So please you tell me. So it is just like a friend. When I ask ChatGPT, ChatGPT, I am not feeling good. So please you give me one Rabindra Sangit. And that time ChatGPT presented Jodi tor dak shune keu na ashe tabe ekla chalo re. So it acts just like a friend. Now I am coming to that directly. What is literature? A literature review is a critical evaluation and synthesis of previous research studies related to a particular topic or research question. So there should be some research question, and you ask this research question to ChatGPT. It is an essential component of any research paper or thesis, as it provides the background and context of the research. It helps to identify gaps, inconsistencies, and limitations in the existing literature. So literature review is very, very important. I have observed that the students who did literature review on the PhD topic, they performed well, and they are taking relatively less time, and their thesis also very good. Okay, because the literature review, I think, is the foremost area for the PhD. So most of the time we will find that is several studies randomly presented, okay, in the literature review section, but that should not be. That should not be. We have to follow the standard format. First one, the introduction should provide an overview of the topic and the purpose of the literature review. It should also provide a clear research question or objective that the review aims to address. Okay, it should be very systematic. Initially, there should be the introduction. Background. This section should provide a brief overview of the historical context and the key concepts and theories relevant to the topic. So this is another paragraph. So 6 paragraphs should be there in literature review. Okay. The third one, search strategy. This section should describe the search strategy used to identify relevant studies. This may include the database keywords and inclusion or exclusion criteria used. Okay, so when we are teaching literature review based upon the Google Scholar, okay, or by the sciencedirect.com, we are giving training to the students, that is how to write the algorithm. Okay, there is some algorithm. If you can apply the algorithm, then you can find out relevant literature. Okay, for example, you are interested to assess the cleanliness. So this cleanliness in school, possibly that is your purpose. Okay, cleanliness. So cleanliness in school, you can find out if you write down the cleanliness, then cleanliness that will be available in hospital. Okay, that may be available in road also. So many cleanliness will be there. So how do you partial out the noise factors from your search algorithm? We are giving that type of training. Synthesis of the literature. In this section, you should summarize and synthesize the findings of the studies review. This may involve grouping the studies by themes or by categories and discussing the similarities and differences between them. You may also highlight the strengths and limitations of the studies and identify any gaps in the literature. Critical analysis. In this section, you should critically evaluate the quality and relevance of the studies review. This may involve assessing the methodological rigor, sample size, and generalizability of the studies. You may also discuss the theoretical and practical implications of the findings and identify any areas for future research. Therefore, this is my suggestion when you want to do the literature review. Okay, your first part will be to make one table. The first column will be the author and the references. Okay, your second column will be the objectives. Third column will be the methods, followed by the researcher. And fourth column will be the research findings. Fifth column will be the future research and the limitations of this particular research. And next will be your comment, your personal comment. So please you do this exercise first. After that, you narrate the literature. So these things are very, very important when we are giving training to our students about the literature review. We are following this method. And again, you can apply the ChatGPT. Okay, you can ask the ChatGPT, I want to assess the cleanliness. So I want to know who are the authors who have contributed. So please you give me the reference also. So ChatGPT will give you the reference. So that is very, very useful and apply the ChatGPT. Next one is the conclusion. The conclusion should summarize the key findings of the literature review and provide a clear answer to the research question or objective. It should also highlight the significance of the review and its implications for future research and practice. So we have to follow the references in APA format 7th edition. So if it is a book, then you have to follow this format. Okay, so here you can find out the print book, you can find out the ebook. Okay. APA format 7th edition considers all those things. Now I am coming to the another one, that is the website. So if there is any website, so how you will present the online article. Okay, that is also possible. And there is a very important issue, that is the print journal article. Printed journal. Two types of journals are right now it is available. Printed journal, another one is the online journal article. So how you will present the online journal article? There you can find out the keyword. Okay. But in case of the printed journal, that is not important. Important part is the particular journal. So now I am coming to the social media. APA format in 7th edition gives priority on the social media because many things are there in Twitter. Okay, and many authors, they have contributed their ideas in Twitter or in LinkedIn. They have contributed. So how you will present, so that is also available in APA format. Now I am coming to the data analysis. You can do your data analysis by the ChatGPT. Okay, so here is some age data and the sex data. Here you can find out. I have written ChatGPT, tell me the mean age of male and female. Okay, and this is the answer. And ChatGPT calculated, and finally ChatGPT gave the answer. So there are 575 data that I have collected from the agricultural farmers. Okay, I roamed several villages to find out self-efficacy of the agricultural farmers. I developed some of the domains based upon the qualitative survey and also literature review. So these 5 variables are inactive mastery, vicarious experience, environmental monitoring, controlling physiological state, and self-regulation. So I collected the data, I developed the questionnaire. At that time, I do not have the ChatGPT, no AI, nothing. So I collected the data and finally I get the data. Now I ask ChatGPT, okay, I want to know the correlation. So here I can find out the correlation. Again, ChatGPT also interpreted the correlation matrix. So it is written, based on the correlation matrix, we can see that inactive mastery has a moderate positive correlation with all the other variables. And vicarious experience and controlling physiological state have a moderate positive correlation with each other, as well as inactive mastery self-regulation has a moderate positive correlation with vicarious experience, but a weak correlation with the other variables. Environmental monitoring has a weak positive correlation with all the other variables. So it has identified that is which variable is very poor. Okay, because you will find that is the farmers, they are very much interested to know the quality of the seed. They are very much interested to know the quality of the pesticide. They are interested to know the quality of the land, but they are not getting adequate knowledge through our system. Now I am coming to the text management. Text management is vital nowadays because many journals, they cannot provide you many things. Okay, whatever comes to your mind, you can present everything in your doctoral dissertation, but that may not be available, may not be possible by the journal. Sometimes some conference, some international conference, they will also tell you, okay, whatever your research patent presentation, that should be within the 1,500 words. I know that is in the Calcutta University, when you submit the whatever, I think that is the document that you will present before submission of your thesis. Okay, and it will be called, that is some limited number of words. The limited number of words, that becomes very difficult nowadays. So, but ChatGPT can help you. So here you can find out this is text management. It is almost 2,000 words are there. And I have told ChatGPT, please you write the paragraph in 100 words. So I get the 100 words. So text management particularly, that is possible by the ChatGPT. Now another important issue is the ethical consideration. The first one is the biasness. Sometimes the author has own biasness, own belief system. So that can affect the literature review. So that is a very major issue. Okay. Another issue is the plagiarism. It is important to ensure that all sources are properly cited and attributed in a literature review. You can ask ChatGPT. I do not find reference of this particular author. So can you help me? ChatGPT will give you. Okay. And you can use the plagiarism detection tool. Nowadays, almost all the universities will tell you that is, please you give me the report about the plagiarism of your thesis. Okay, and this is very important. There's a turn in to check your work, the potential instances of plagiarism. And the misrepresentation of sources, it is important to accurately represent the content of sources. So now you can verify. Suppose you are the thesis examiner, okay, and you want to verify whether this thing is correct or not. You can ask the ChatGPT. ChatGPT can verify. Okay, provided it will be before 2020. Data manipulation. This is very, very vital. I have noted many researchers, they are manipulating the data. So this is very serious issue. It is important to ensure that data is accurately represented in a literature review. Falsifying or manipulating data can lead to incorrect conclusion and harm the scientific community. So this is all about how we can apply the artificial intelligence in our research. I am very much thankful to all of you, all the delegates coming to this webinar. So if you have any question, you can ask me.
Sir, can you please repeat the sequence of literature review synthesis, like what we have to write when we are writing the literature review?
Yes, yes, very, very important. Thank you. Thank you, Moshu. The first one is the introduction.
Yes, sir.
Second one is the background. Third one is the search strategy. Fourth one is the synthesis of the literature. Fifth one is the critical analysis. Sixth one is the conclusion. So these 6 things are very important. 6 paragraphs will be there.
Okay, sir. And sir, another thing is, this is the format in the when we are writing the research thesis or also for the dissertation.
This is for the doctoral dissertation. And sometimes there are some journals, okay, and they are also asking this type of approach.
Format.
Maybe, yeah, so that is also there.
Sir, my question is related to this only, what Mosmi ma'am asked. This literature review, the 6 sections which you have given, sir. Normally we use this in systematic review or meta-analysis.
Yeah, in case of meta-analysis, in case of narrative literature review, you can do it because you have to conclude.
So
you have to conclude. No? Without conclusion, how do you highlight the significance, the implications for research? Meta-analysis, definitely, you can apply the quantitative techniques, but here I am giving importance on the narrative literature because the students can easily understand. But meta-analysis, it requires the quantitative approach. And that is different issue. Definitely, that is possible through the ChatGPT. That is also possible.
So all these 6 steps we need to summarize in the any research publication paper also, sir?
It should be.
Okay, sir.
Should be. APA 7th edition. If you want to follow the APA 3rd edition, or 4th edition, 5th, that may not be. But in APA 7th edition, you have to follow this format. That is, now APA 8 is also coming. I do not know, but APA 7th. Okay.
So one problem I had now, I gave my research paper for publication. It is amounting to almost 3,700 words. So
that can be managed by ChatGPT. No problem.
Yes, sir.
You can manage.
Okay, sir.
You can manage, but always you ask the relevant question to ChatGPT. Do not ask too much thing. Only
sir,
ask
how to manage this? If I am having 3,700 words, I want to reduce it to 2,500 words. So I need to upload the whole paper in the ChatGPT.
Yes. And the ChatGPT will give you within a minute or within a second.
So what will happen to the references, sir?
You will ask ChatGPT. ChatGPT will give you the reference.
No, sir. Actually, if my the words amounting to the publication are 3,700 and the references are around 30, and if it is reducing it to 2,500 words, so will all the reference will be accommodated, or it will delete some references?
Some references that will not be accounted.
Okay, but so it will automatically delete.
Yeah, so this is better to get the data. For example, you have the 3,000 words, okay, and the 30 references are there. So you can request ChatGPT, okay, you reduce it to 2,000. Okay. And ChatGPT will give you the 2,000. After that, you add whatever the references are there. That you can add. Then it is possible.
So it is freely available, sir?
Yeah, that is possible. And you will find that is the content will be correct. There will be no problem in the content. So by following the content, or you can edit, you have to edit. Finally, before submission, you have to edit.
No, actually, sir, my concern is only that even if it is reducing from 3,700 words to 2,500, the meaning should not go. Means the meaning should be same.
No. Meaning will be there. Meaning will be correct. Whatever the meanings, that will be correct. No problem.
So we have to log into some ChatGPT. It is a website, sir?
Yeah. ChatGPT is there. OpenAI ChatGPT. That is available.
Thank you, sir.
It is very easy. Nowadays, you can think that ChatGPT is your assistant.
Suddenly, sir, my big load is gone from the head.
Your personal assistant. Most of the time, we find that is there are some authorities, institute of the authorities, they have the PA. So now you will get one of your PA.
Actually, previously, when I was not having any idea about this ChatGPT, there are a lot of agencies which are running for the reduction of the words. So 2018, I gave it to some American agency. They took 3,000 rupees for that. So, but now if it is freely available, then big load is gone, sir.
Yeah. And
thank you, sir.
Since it is launching, just recent, very recent.
Yes.
And in future, ChatGPT will be the costly.
Yes, sir. But now it will, I think, for systematic review and meta-analysis, it will be the main force behind the systematic review and meta-analysis.
Yes, you can do.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Yes. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yesterday, I have done the principal component analysis by using the ChatGPT.
Yes, I was present in February, sir. In that session, I was there.
Thank you.
Sir, I have one question.
Sure.
Is it ethical to use ChatGPT for literature reviews?
Yes, why not?
Sir, if yes, then won't that lead to ultimate dependency on ChatGPT or AI tools for all kinds of research?
No, it is not necessary because we will consult the library. So whenever you want to do the literature review, you may ask your teacher. So does it mean that is whatever the teacher has said, so that cannot be accommodated in your thesis? You can go to the any library and you can get some of the information and you will study it thoroughly. But please be careful. That is, whatever the information you will get from the ChatGPT, please you study thoroughly. It is not you will follow the blindly, because ChatGPT does not have the emotion. ChatGPT does not have any aesthetic sense. So whatever the aesthetic sense you have in your presentation, that cannot be understood by the ChatGPT. ChatGPT will analyze your all the information following this neural network model. Feature extraction, classification, that is the thing. Okay.
Yes, sir. Thank you, sir.
Any question?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
So like ChatGPT is, do you think that ChatGPT is killing that creativity of the people? Like in general, traditional way, we, if we read an article or journal, we'll go deeply into the paper and we'll understand the concept. But here, when we use ChatGPT, the solution is readily available. So that there is no need of going deeply through a concept. So does it kill the creativity in the people?
No. It will not limit. Okay, there is no question of the limitation. Only thing that is, if you think about the aesthetic beauty of your content, that may not be possible by the ChatGPT. But ChatGPT maintains the flow of your words, sentences, the language flow, everything. It maintains very systematically. If you apply ChatGPT, then you can understand.
Okay, sir.
ChatGPT does not have that capacity. ChatGPT is not the human being. Okay, but okay, the scientists, the Stanford University, they are doing a lot of the researches. Maybe once upon a time, ChatGPT can develop some aesthetic sense, but now it is still in process. In
And
case
sir,
of
if you are using it for reference, for research publication, is it necessary to acknowledge ChatGPT? Whether any rule has come that you have to acknowledge ChatGPT?
I do not find in APA format, that is, we will refer, that is okay, this is from ChatGPT and this is, ChatGPT is your personal assistant. Okay, so do you think that is, if you ask your professor, that is, sir, I am doing this type of research, and can I, and what is this, sir? So can I mention your name? So whether your professor will tell you that is okay, this is very simple thing. Okay, you can do this, but for that reason, my name is not required because I am not doing this research.
Actually, in acknowledgement in research publication, below there is an acknowledgement there. People give the acknowledgement for helping.
That you can do. At least in your doctoral dissertation, that is that you can do. That is okay. I asked. Then the question, examiner will ask you this question. What are the questions you have asked to ChatGPT? Please you write. That will be the review point. Okay, so for example, I am the reviewer of your thesis. Then I will tell what are the questions you have asked to ChatGPT and what are the answers. Then you will be totally puzzled. Okay, so that is not possible. ChatGPT is your personal assistant.
Okay.
You can use ChatGPT, no problem. And ChatGPT will not tell you that is okay, please you refer my name. ChatGPT will not tell you. Because ChatGPT is also learning. Okay, just like your professor of the university. Professor is learning from you. It is not necessary you are learning everything from your professor. When I am teaching in applied psychometric course, I am learning from you. That is why you are not able to understand this thing. What is the underlying reason and how I can teach you? I am also learning. Okay, so I think everybody has understood how the artificial intelligence can help you in your research, specifically in case of the literature review, text management, data analysis. So I am thankful to all the participants today. And few students, they have joined later. Riya Roy and Gorima Gupta. They have joined. So Riya, can you tell me about you and Gorima Gupta?
Good morning, sir. So this is Garima. I'm from Varanasi. I'm assistant professor in Department of Psychology, Armela PG College. This college is affiliated to BHU. I did my research in the area of neurocognitive, where I have explored the nature of hemispheric asymmetry in subclinical depression. So I want to explore and learn more about cognitive area and relate things to this. So I'm just wanted to, out of curiosity, I've just attended this session.
Okay, thank you, Gorima.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You can ask whatever the questions come to you. You can ask to the ChatGPT. ChatGPT, whatever the knowledge ChatGPT has, ChatGPT will give you the answer. After that, again, you can ask some of your question. That is possible.
So like you said, you have performed principal component analysis through ChatGPT. So is it all about?
Sure, it is possible. Yesterday I have done it. And the interesting point that is the ChatGPT will tell you that is it is the Bartlett test I have done. Okay. And so whether your data is suitable for PCA or not. So ChatGPT can give you this information also. So many things is possible through the ChatGPT. Maybe we do not have the idea, but ChatGPT
is new to me. So we're just exploring through my laptop, like how can we perform. So like I have jotted down like how to perform fact analysis. So they have given the steps. So are we going to get the steps in that, or like?
Yes, you can do. Even the ChatGPT can tell you that is if there is some Excel data, maybe you have the large number of Excel data and you want to know that is any particular question. For example, the VLOOKUP, etc. is there in ChatGPT. So ChatGPT give you the format, the specific formula. ChatGPT can give you the formula. You can test. That is possible. So there will be no problem. You can use.
Sure. I'll explore this.
Definitely, it can enhance your knowledge. Specifically, since you are in BHU, I know BHU because I have received best paper award from BHU.
Yes, sir.
That is also on Ravindric psychotherapy. So I have many students in BHU nowadays. And many students coming to RPRIT from BHU.
Yes, sir.
Riya Roy, may I know about you, Riya?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. I am Riya Roy. I'm from Varanagar. I am a clinical psychologist of National Institute for Locomotor Disabilities.
Oh, that's good.
Okay, I have interest on the research area. That's why I'm joining that webinar to learn about the AI on the research.
Yeah, definitely. In near future, my planning is to give another lecture about how we can apply ChatGPT in medical, in health science. How we can apply the ChatGPT in health science, okay? Because in the hospital setting, you can get the support from ChatGPT. Once upon a time, I have designed some dashboard and etc. But now ChatGPT is coming. So one can ask this question. Even the patient can ask the question to the ChatGPT. I am suffering from diabetes too. I have, this is the medicine doctor has prescribed. So can you tell me? ChatGPT can give you the knowledge. So we are moving very fast. Okay. And ChatGPT can help you in all aspects because he wants the knowledge. Patient wants the knowledge. Doctor also needs the knowledge.
Yes.
Okay, so Yes, a certificate, we do not have any plan to give the certificate because if we want to give the certificate, then the program will be costly because we have to arrange some person to design the certificate. That may not be possible. Since it is a free seminar, we cannot do it certificate. And in near future, if you think that is a certificate is very important for you, then definitely we'll provide. But again, the webinar will be costly. Okay. Okay. So thank you all. Now, please close your hands for the prayer. Om Purnamada Purnamidam Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnameva Vashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti.
Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you. Please keep in touch. Farah is here. Farah, whatever the questions you have, if you think that is you want to know something, you can ask Farah. Farah will tell me. Farah is the program coordinator. I will arrange the program for you. No problem.